Our next protege is Binaifer Kapadia. If you could please come up to the stage. Binaifer is presently a commercial banking analyst at TD Financial Group. She's also a part-time MBA student at the Sauder School of Business. She has a keen interest in finance and management developed from her days as an undergraduate student at the University of Toronto. Following her studies, she joined KPMG in Dubai as a corporate finance intern in May of 2005. Here, she was responsible for researching and identifying driving factors of the flourishing stock market development in the United Arab Emirates. As part of her professional development in financial management, she completed the Level 1 of the Chartered Financial Analyst, the CFA designation, and joining TD Canada's Trust Financial Advisor Program in 2008. She was a financial advisor for 2 years, which served to strengthen her analytical and problem-solving skills while enhancing her financial knowledge and providing sound financial advice at every customer interaction. Please welcome and congratulate Binaifer.
Wow, I've never stood up in front of so many people. Leadership can be defined in a myriad of ways. It is evident, however, that effective leadership requires a clear and communicable vision that will provide direction and establish a purpose. When challenges arise, the vision and values will facilitate a solution and framework for decision-making. Good afternoon. I feel very honored to have been invited to speak today. My name is Binaifer Kapadia, and I'm a 26-year-old part-time MBA student at UBC's Sauder School of Business. I'm also working full-time as a commercial banking analyst at TD Bank Financial Group. I am the 2011 recipient of the Robert and Judy Hager and Family Award. The Minerva Foundation for Women selects one female candidate studying at the Sauder School of Business who exemplifies leadership qualities and is studying in a non-traditional field. The goal of the foundation is to help BC women advance themselves by continuing their education. When I saw the award, I thought, I'm not in a traditional field. I hope to be a leader. I should apply. That was a good decision, because I'm here. A little about myself. I moved to Canada from the Middle East, Dubai specifically, at the age of 16 to pursue our higher education. I felt the quality of training offered here was world-class, and I wasn't wrong. After completing my bachelor's degree in business from the University of Toronto, I knew I wanted more. It was then that I started working on the CFA designation. I made a decision to move to Vancouver because I felt I could get superior training in a smaller banking community. Many people were surprised that I left Toronto, the financial hub, the center of the universe, for Vancouver. But after speaking to professionals in fields in both cities and to establish friends in the industry, I knew that the training I would receive here would be more individualized and tailored. After working as a financial advisor at TD Canada Trust and completing Level 1 of the designation, I knew there was way more ground to cover. After gaining that considerable amount of knowledge in my position, I transitioned to the TD Commercial Bank in the capacity of a credit analyst. I felt it was important to cover as much knowledge as I possibly could in this industry. It was then that I decided to apply for the part-time MBA at Sauder to further hone my skills. It has been a very difficult decision to stand on my own feet here, to be far away from my family, and to build myself. With soaring tuition and living costs and the demands of high-pressure work and school, I felt very strained, to say the least. But I pushed on because I have a goal. I want to be a leader in my field. I'm an immigrant, I'm a woman, and I'm of color. I want to establish myself in an industry that has long been dominated by people who are not immigrants, not women, and not of color. That is all changing, and I wish to be part of this movement. For me, leadership means paving the way for others to follow. There are several strong women at TD whom I look up to and respect. They have established themselves in executive positions and are part of the governing team that guides one of the strongest banks in the world today. I also want to reach that high and have other young women look at me as a role model with a "if she can do it, so can I" attitude. The Minerva Foundation supports women like me. It's with their help that a significant portion of the strain of doing it on my own has been lifted, not just financially, but in many more important ways. Knowing that there is an organization out there for women like me who care, who want to support women in non-traditional fields attain their goals, and who have a mission to encourage women to pursue their goals even when it seems like they're isolated and up against one too many hurdles. We all know how important it is to feel that support and minimize stress when trying to balance so much on your plate. The award has definitely helped alleviate a good part of that stress, allowing me to better focus my energies. So I would like to take this opportunity to thank the Minerva Foundation for Women for the important work that they do and for selecting me as a candidate for their support this year. I will honor your mission and lead by example in the future, mentor other young women, and help change the composition of the power structure of our society today in order to make it more egalitarian, fair, and representative. Thank you.